Good morning, my name is Keely Franz, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the importance of being involved. Now, I'm going to take you back to when you first were enrolling at OSU. Do you remember that day being chaotic and lots of information was thrown at you? Now, do you remember when you were walking through all those booths to see what OSU has to offer before getting your student ID card? So, did you ever take those seriously? I know as an incoming freshman, I did not. I was nervous. I was taking 18 hours, never taken a college course in my entire life. I knew I wanted to go through recruitment, so that was a way that I could stay busy and be involved on campus. I was also a part of President's Leadership Council, so I had a few clubs already built into my schedule. But that's not the case for every freshman. So I'm going to talk about how you can get involved and why it's important. Here we go. How being involved can benefit you. What are your dreams? What do you hope to become when you graduate from Oklahoma State? Maybe that's more schooling and then eventually becoming a lawyer or doctor. But for some of us that maybe have business degrees, it's to become a banker, or even maybe in the engineering field, working for an engineering firm. I really don't know what your dreams are, but it's important to look really good on paper. Now, you may have all of these skills. You may have great time management. You may have great connecting skills. But how do we show those things off to your future employer on paper? Because they're going to look at you on paper before they ever meet you. So they're already going to have an idea of who you are. Move on to the how. So this is some of the research. This is a way to put this in action, to find places to get involved on campus. Figure out your passions, and make connections so that you can show your future employer that you were involved and you're a well-rounded individual. You didn't just focus on academics, although they're extremely important. A future employer is going to want a well-rounded individual by far more than someone that just got a 4.0. So here is a link. It's called Campus Link. Blow that up for you guys. So this is what it looks like. This gives all of the organizations that are available on campus. You guys can find this link within my Prezi, which will be posted in the discussion board for you guys to see. So that in the categories option, there's options of major interest, government. There's several filters within that, but if you did by major interest, this is just a few. You can keep scrolling down and it'll give you more options. But this is a way you can meet people within your major field and career field and make connections that way. But also you guys could help each other with homework and all sorts of other things, coming up with using your problem-solving skills for whatever your organization is trying to conquer. Then there's also, let me pull this down. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, there's also not another group. I'm sure you guys have heard about Greek life, and maybe you are interested, maybe you're not. But this is what the fraternity and sorority affairs page looks like. You can see, you can look at the Panhellenic Council. You can also see when recruitment is for females. If you're interested in that, it's a great opportunity. It's not just paying for friends like lots of people think it is. It gives you a great opportunity to learn how to collaborate with people and run for positions and be a part of a bigger picture. I am involved in AOPI, and through AOPI I've been able to learn how to get along with people a little better. I've been a part of many leadership organizations growing up, and I'd never been involved in an all-girls leadership position, and so, or a leadership organization, and so this gave me an opportunity to kind of learn how to collaborate with just females. So it's kind of a cool opportunity. If you're interested, there's all kinds of information on this site. Okay. So the importance, like I said, what's your dream job? And so these are just some of the examples that I showed earlier, or suggested earlier. So that is super important. Now, how are you going to apply it? Use the resources I've provided, make a list or clubs of organizations that you are involved in or would like to be involved in, and maybe even contact the person that is in charge. If you guys have any questions, just put it in the discussion board.